Hello everyone, this is SWTOR here, back with another SWTOR Republic video. Today I have for you guys another SWTOR Republic discussion episode. In today's episode I'm going to be talking about the PvP stances, overall what I feel about PvP, how it's going, some things with the rank, normal, and etc. So I hope you guys enjoy this SWTOR Republic discussion episode. As always, if you guys enjoy these videos, then make sure to leave a like. And if you guys want some nice gaming glasses, then check the links down below. No scope gaming glasses, but yeah. Hope you guys enjoy this video, and I'll see you guys in the discussion. Alrighty guys, but as I said, today's video is going to be on PvP itself. Now one thing I do want to say is that while PvPing, I have been noticing quite a few things, and there's also been discussion in the community about it and how it should be fixed itself. But one thing I've come to notice is that there are a few balancing issues in the game. I mean, that's kind of a given in an MMO, considering when you are actually playing, there are going to be issues with the actual balancing of the game, since it does have to, you know, just change and stuff multiple times in different patches. But it's one thing that I, of course, have noticed, and other players have noticed. Also, there are a few people that are a bit irritated, considering how, I guess, BioWare is dealing with ranked. Now, I, for one, don't really play ranked, really at all. I mean, I've wanted to multiple times, but I don't know. I mean, from what I hear, people just don't like commandos in ranked, some people don't say they're good. Obviously, I want to play ranked, don't even care what others say, you know, just trying my best to actually help the team. But for right now, that's just what some other people are actually saying, that some classes are imbalanced in certain scenarios. For example, in a 4v4 with a ranked arena, you're going to have some serious coordination in order to work everything out if you're commando or another class that doesn't have the best mobility and defensives. So that's just a heads up right there. Just some mobility issues is one thing that people are irritated about. Another thing is, like I said, how they're doing with ranked. Now, some players are getting really irritated because they feel that BioWare is just trying to, you know, leave the PvP aspect out of the game, which has actually caused quite a few PvPers to actually leave, since it seems like to most players that the actual PvP aspect of the game is just kind of fading away. I mean, there hasn't really been any new content with it, and the only thing, I guess, say PvP related that's actually been added recently is just a few nerfs and stuff. But then also there are the rewards for rank that have also been recently added. But other than that, it seems like players are starting to notice that they haven't been really adding anything, like any maps, any new mechanics, new game modes, and yeah, I mean, that is a problem with the PvP in the game right now, and obviously it is going to cause some other players to leave quite soon if we don't see more of it. Because from what I can tell, it seems like BioWare is trying to focus more, which that's one thing with this game. I mean, the reason I actually started playing it is because it seems like it was the all-around game. I mean, it had some PvP here, some PvE there, the story, and obviously there are different games that focus on certain, I guess, say, aspects mainly, as you can tell. There are a few that will only focus on PvP, some that will focus on PvE, or just focus heavily on one particular, I guess, say starter. I don't really know what to say, but like one standard itself. So, I mean, that's one thing right there. Like I said, there are the bouncing issues. Some people are irritated about ranked. And then, like I said, I did just mention it, but there's been a lack of PvE, or not really PvE, PvP maps. Now, that's something that I can honestly understand that is really irritating, considering the fact that, you know, players are waiting, including myself, just for some new PvP maps just to actually do stuff. Which it is a bit irritating when you're just waiting for one and it doesn't come out at all. So that's something right there. I mean, it's something that can be a bit overlooked, but like I said, after waiting for a while, it can be really a problem, considering we don't see too much from the PvP team discussing mainly what is going on with the maps and whatnot in PvP in general. Which, I mean, understand that is quite a problem in the community as well, that players, like I said, a lot of players are starting to notice this and are leaving because they actually want to play the game for the PvP, and if they don't see new maps and I guess say different updates on it, then it's going to become a problem. Another thing that has really gotten people irritated is that the new Zyos planet actually has no PvP enabled anywhere. Now, surprisingly, I can understand in a few segments in this planet that there's reasons for that to be there, but at other times I do wish that there was some open world PvP, you know, just kind of, for example, maybe the boss area. That would be kind of cool, you know. They could have other players, I say, truce, or become allies, or turn evil and try to fight each other, because, I mean, that would be interesting for it to work out. I mean, it would be a bit of a crazy idea, but I feel that it would really encourage some PvP, and then maybe there could be different areas where PvE is off, like I said, for players that don't want to do that. But obviously, if you roll on a server that's meant for PvP, then clearly you do want to actually fight in open world and just engage in combat. So that's another complaint that I've started to notice. And overall, that's just a few things that I've seen just discussing it. Now, what is my stance on all of this? I mean, honestly, it seems like it's kind of bad at right now, the whole entire PvP. I mean, I actually enjoy recording the episodes, you know, Gunnery Commando PvP and Carnage Marauder and etc. But there's been some problems just in, I say, the background that's been going on, just considering how the fact we haven't gotten really any new maps, not really too many updates, just nerfs and stuff, and obviously some bug fixes. So it's obvious that people do know, actually the team does know that the PvP still exists, but it seems like they're kind of leaving it out in some of these new updates. I would really like to see a new patch that would come out. I'd say call it the PvP patch. I mean, we get to see a new map or something. Now, I think that would be really cool, because I like how this game does manage to try to do its best to go out and do everything, but at the same time, you know, if you're trying to make an all-around MMO that will really appeal to others, then you do actually have to focus on some of the core mechanics like the PvP and the PvE and etc. Because I remember when this game was launching, that was one of the things that everyone was talking about. I mean, everyone was really hyped about the new war zones and stuff. That seemed like it would be really cool. And then when the game came out, it was really awesome, and then they started releasing multiple ones like Novar Coast, and then, you know, the Ancient Hypergate. They started releasing all these really cool maps, and everyone was excited. You know, they were really hyped just to see all this new stuff. Then, of course, we did have the ranked and unranked 4v4 arenas, which did add, I guess, a twist to the game itself. It wasn't something too big, but it was something that a lot of people noticed and really liked. So that's also something that's really awesome with this game. I just feel that they've kind of taken the approach, try to keep it, I guess, a casual approach, just not trying to go over it too much, because obviously if you do go over something that players don't really like or just unpleased by it, then you're going to cause some problems in the community itself. So what I would say right now is probably that, I guess, say the team itself and the players, we just need to come together and try to do something to stop this. I mean, obviously, if you are paying for the game for the PvP, you might be quitting soon just because you don't want to actually continue to pay. If you're just only playing the PvP, I mean, like myself, if I only played the PvP aspect of the game, I would be really irritated at this point. But at the same time, that's why I do play the other parts of the game, because like I said, there's a lot of stuff to this game. And I mean, it is really disappointing that some of the aspects in the game that are really important are left out. But at the same time, you can focus on other ones, which some players don't like to do. Because like I said, a good example of this is players that only play for the PvP. You know, they hate raiding. They don't like that in this game. I mean, if you think about it, some players do play this because, you know, they want to face opponents. They want to go up in the ranks, just learn more how they can improve in their gameplay, get the best gear, and then overall fight players, get some competitions. I mean, that is the point of PvP. I mean, it's something that's really fun to do often in this game. I myself really like doing it. But also at the same time, there are some problems with it because they are kind of abandoning it here and there. And what I would like to see is just some type of patch that would come out that would release a new map, maybe some new mechanics, new game modes. Because other than that, it's pretty obvious that PvP isn't getting too much love here, and there are going to be some problems that are going to be caused by this. I mean, like I said, if we don't continue to actually see more PvP content, people are going to really get, you know, irritated, not play the game anymore, and then obviously the PvP aspect is just going to slowly fade away and continue to do that until it's completely gone, which I honestly don't want to see happen because I do like the PvP in this game. I just feel like a few things could be actually added. So I guess you could say that's going to be the end of this discussion episode. Honestly, that's just my view on it. I think it's really interesting. At the same time, it's kind of bad with some of the new updates, how we haven't seen stuff. At the same time, it's just interesting to see the different viewpoints and how we aren't getting new maps, even though I wish we would. But yeah, I mean, overall, that's this discussion episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. As always, if you did, then make sure to leave a like. And if you guys have a view on this, then leave it in the comments down below. I would love to respond and see what other players think on this topic. But yeah. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode of the SWTOR Public Discussion Series. As always, if you did, then make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one.